Hey, welcome back to our channel. So today we have another Gigwork Diaries for you guys. So the topic today is tipping culture in America, because somebody left us a comment on one of our videos, basically for a short that I did. So it was the order, I think it was like it was an Instacart order. It was $11. I think it was 41 items going, I think 7 miles or something like that, but it was no tip at 51 units, stuff like that. 2-3 water cases, whatever. So the guy was like, oh, that order is not that bad, you Americans just complain too much, you too tip crazy, basically. So, and I said, be our guest if you want to go ahead, take that order, do those water cases. You don't know how many stairs you got to go up. That's a lot of items to shop for in the store. You might be in there for an hour, depending on how crazy it is in there and everything like that. For $11, all that work, why would you do that? Like, it makes no sense.
People don't understand that it's not just about the money, the miles, the tipping. It's not just about that. It's a lot of stuff that go into doing orders. Like, we're gonna waste an hour and a half
for $11.
For $11,
and it's 2 of us. Like,
come on, bro. Like, why would we do that?
That makes no sense.
And they're gonna give you, we shopping 41 items and you're not gonna leave no tip. And
if something is out of stock, it might end up being $9.
And the thing what people don't understand about gig work is when you ordering stuff, right? You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to drive. You don't have to waste your gas. You don't have to load up, bag up. You don't got to bring nothing to the door. Everything's at your door for you. You don't think that's worth a tip?
No tip at all on that order. And then somebody else also chimed in and said, of course, you know, they also said Americans are too tip crazy because people don't tip in Europe, but this is America. We're not shopping in Europe. We understand if that's the way in Europe. But
if I was in Europe, I wouldn't be doing this work.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, you guys have to understand it. And as for the gig workers, do you guys think tips should be mandatory, especially after a certain amount of items? Say somebody get 84 items, 100 units. You think that we shouldn't get a tip? And let's say it's 6 orders on there. Who's taking that order? Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, what if the order was $15 for all that work? 84 items? Why would we shop for that? Like, that makes no sense at all. That's a waste of time. It is. And gas.
We got to be in the store. If the store crowded, which most of the time on Sundays, the stores are crowded. So if the store crowded, we're going to waste all this time. Time be flying when you in those stores. We come out, it's dark now. And we only going to make $11 after all this time. Like, why would we do that order? Like, yeah, if it was a good tip on there, yeah, we'll do it.
100%.
Because the tip make the order worth it. Like, if it's no tip, the order's not worth doing. So y'all could say tip crazy, whatever. Yes, I am tip crazy. I need a tip to shop for people and do their work that they could come out and do themselves.
And
like,
carry 4 water cases up 3 flights of stairs. Like y'all have to understand that.
Cold outside, raining, snowing, traffic, you know what I'm saying?
Right now,
wear and tear on your car. Like, come on, bro.
It's 30 degrees right now outside. Like, why would we take an order like that and do that? They know they could tip. And especially, it's no excuse, honestly, where we work at, because we work in a very rich area. And I'm going to tell you guys a story from last week, basically. So we had this one order. It was that $49 order, if you guys remember it from last time or whatever. One person tipped $20. The other one tipped $12. They both had equal amount of items. One customer was really super picky. Like, we had to keep going back to this aisle, to that aisle, do this, do that. And when you're on Instacart, you don't know how the tip is split up. That person could have tipped $2 and the other person could have tipped $30. Who knows? We have no idea. So anyway, we did the order or whatever. We knew that the second customer lived in a new development, basically. Brand new houses built from the ground. The first customer lived around the corner from the ShopRite. Mind you, that complex I know because I was going to rent there before, so I can afford to live there. The rent's not like super cheap or whatever. I could afford to live there. And that person that lived there, they tipped $20, right? They came to the car. We parked far because we didn't know the complex. They took $20, came to the car and took everything for themselves. They took 3 cases of water by themselves. They said, do you need help? They took $20 and they helped us take the stuff. So that was crazy. Then went to the second person, that was the picky one, brand new house from the ground. She was the one that tipped $12. Even though that's a good tip, obviously, we're not complaining, but goes to show, like, you can't really judge a book by its cover when it comes to the customer and stuff like that. You can go to a millionaire's house, they might not tip. We've been to so many big crazy houses and I was like, oh, they could have tipped more.
When I used to do Uber Eats and stuff, I delivered to Saquon Barkley. He was the running back for the Giants at the time. Now he played for the Eagles, but he was the running back for the Giants at the time. I delivered food to him I had to go all up from the spot that I delivered to. I had to drive mad far to get to him. Brung his stuff to his door through a complex. I mean, it was like a building. I had to go all the way up to like the 27th floor. Had to wait mad long in the lobby. He ain't give me no tip.
And he has money. He's very rich.
NFL player. Like,
yeah, like that's a little crazy. And the food place was mad far from his house.
Yeah, the food place was in my area. I had to go all the way, like close by New York, like right before you get to the bridge.
That's crazy. Like, why would you take that order? It just depends, you know. So, like, with Gigwork, certain orders would never be worth taking if it did not have a tip on it. You guys have to understand that. Now, I get the whole, you know, crazy tipping culture with the restaurants and stuff like that. You go to Starbucks, you in the drive-thru, and they say, oh, can we get a tip or whatever? We picked up our order. We came through the drive-thru. Why are we giving you guys a tip or whatever? Or the thing with, like, you know, when I'm picking up my food from the Chinese restaurant or wherever I'm going and they want a tip, I came here and picked up my stuff. You did not deliver this to me. Now, I can see when people deliver stuff, yes, they need a tip. When you sit down at restaurants, yes, they need a tip. But certain things are outrageous. But as for us going in the store, being out here for hours and hours and shopping for people, being in the crowds, bagging stuff, carrying heavy stuff up the stairs, waters, going out our way and stuff like that, yes, we require a tip for these services, and that's just how it goes. So all that crazy American tipping culture crap, that goes for the restaurants and stuff like that. That doesn't go for gig work and things like that. So yeah, after that $11 order, whoever took that, good luck to you, but we would never take that order. So it is what it is when it comes to that. So let us know down below, do you guys think that tipping should be mandatory when it comes to Instacart and like Spark and stuff like that, especially with those big crazy orders? And that's pretty much it. That's our video for today, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.